मस्जिद में नमाजी रहे, मंदिर में पुजारी, हर शेख बरहमन में कयामत की हो यारी। और ये भारत की जमीन क्यों ना हो हमें जान से प्यारी, क्योंकि चेहरे हैं अलग, एक है तस्वीर हमारी।
And it was with these noble thoughts that I set off to Gujarat, with a higher purpose, with the intention of finding inspiration amidst the remains of the day. As a young, upper middle class woman living in Delhi, I'm hardly an authority on communalism. In my world, money is the dividing factor, not religion. I decided to celebrate my naive optimism and go to a riot-stricken state to make a beautiful film about hope. I gazed at the flaming sun setting over a fleeting landscape, my mind overwhelmed with thoughts that have not left me since February 2002, on the day when all hell broke loose in Gujarat. What kind of human being rips open a pregnant woman's stomach and slaughters her unborn baby before her eyes? What kind of person can sleep after electrocuting 19 members of a family in their own house? And what drives them to do it in God's name? At Vadodara station, I come across an uneasy calm. A sea of faces, yet nobody meets my eye. I don't blame them. I've only been here a few minutes, and already I'm trying to see which face belongs to a killer. I'm told that it never used to be this way. One never saw trucks full of people wearing saffron or green headbands, screaming death to all and sundry. Whom do these fanatics represent? The masses? Or is there a villager sitting on this platform thinking that the Danga Fasad is my idea? I found my beacon of hope. I found him in a nondescript little structure behind a tea stall in Vadodara. His name is Mujawar Bhagwan Das. He is the priest and caretaker of this tiny dargah for the Saint Qasim Dulha. He is not only a Hindu but a Vaishnav Brahmin, and the Bhagwan to which he is a Das is in fact a Muslim saint. He tells me that he's been doing his Baba's work for 38 years, dispensing hope to scores of devotees who come here every day to ask for mannat. The threat of violence in religious shrines has obviously not been able to overshadow the magnitude of their problems. The next day I come back, bursting with questions. Bhagwan Das is the answer to my prayers, a triumph for my naive optimism. He tells me that he came here as a terminally ill 15-year-old boy. He prayed to Baba and was miraculously cured. After that, he just kept coming back until one day he never left. In 1964, he tied himself to it for life after the old Mujawar passed away. The dargah itself was built by a Hindu dhobi 250 years ago and has had a Hindu Mujawar ever since. Yes, it is a secular place for Hindu and Muslim devotees alike. But no, it has not been untouched by the fire of communalism. A few years ago, in 1991, Bhagwan Das tells me, the spot where I am standing was a pile of burning bricks and metal. When riots broke out after the destruction of the Babri Masjid, a huge mob had come to the dargah and set it on fire. He tells me that just a few minutes earlier, Baba had told him to leave for no apparent reason. Bhagwan Das wishes that he hadn't listened and had stayed back to protect it, an act which would have surely cost him his life. He had never earlier believed that he or his dargah would ever be in danger from Hindus or Muslims. Now he knows better. Today he is a disillusioned man, a disillusionment that even his ironic sense of humor cannot hide.
ना हिंदू बुरा है ना मुस्लिम बुरा है, पर जब अपने जात पे आ जाते हैं सब बुरे हो जाते हैं। गायकवाड़ी ज़माने में तो हिंदू मुसलमान पड़ोस पड़ोस में रहते थे। आज आज़ादी मिलने के बाद मुस्लिम मोहल्ला अलग हो गया और हिंदू मोहल्ला अलग हो गया। हिंदू मोहल्ले में जब मुसलमान का मकान था वो उसने बेच दिया, वो मुस्लिम मोहल्ले में चला गया।
तो गलत क्या हो गया?
गलत कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, गलत जो हुआ तो अच्छा हुआ। मोहल्ले में जाने से अपने को सुख शांति मिलती है। सबसे पहला युग शंकर युग था। शंकर युग के बाद राम युग शुरू हुआ, राम युग के बाद कृष्ण युग शुरू हुआ और कृष्ण युग के बाद एक गांधी युग शुरू हुआ। वो गांधी युग के अंदर अहिंसा सत्य ने नीति से चलो ऐसा गांधी जी ने ऐलान करेला, लेकिन वो बात से कोई चलता नहीं है। निका आज तो गांधी युग चलता है। प्रदेश के अंदर गांधी जी पूजाता है और यहाँ गांधी जी की मीटिंग होती है तो कोई आता भी नहीं है। ये सब क्या है? वही है हमपना, हमपना हम में आ गया बस खलास। गांधी जी कौन था वो कुछ भी नहीं, हम है ना, ऐसा आ गया। हमपना में ये सब बात होती है।
I looked into his eyes and felt the first chink in my optimistic armor. I argued with him. Communal attitudes could not have changed at the grassroots level. Can he speak for the society that he lives in, or is his an isolated opinion? No, says he. His is an opinion built over a lifetime spent in a religious shrine. Bhagwan Das has seen it all. He will prove to me that he knows better.
कहीं मंदिर बना बैठे, कहीं मस्जिद बना बैठे। हमसे अच्छी तो परिंदे की जात है। कभी मस्जिद पे जा बैठे, कभी मंदिर पे जा बैठे।
The next day, I go with Bhagwan Das to meet his guru. The Dargah's annual Urs festival is in a couple of days, and he wants his Guru's blessing. The namaz is in progress, so we wait. He is surrounded by Muslims, but Bhagwan Das is at home here, his reverence to his Muslim Guru firmly intact. Kamaluddin Baba's father taught Bhagwan Das everything he knows about Islam and Sufism. He tells me how he once asked his Guru what the meaning of Sufism was. The answer was a single word: love.
बुलाया था भगवान दास भाई को, बुलाओ भाई और कुछ करो, क्या करना, मैनेजमेंट कैसा करना.
Kamaluddin Baba recognizes my bewilderment and my need to understand what I have encountered. Are people in Gujarat just disillusioned because of what's happened here over the last year? No. Gujarat is the reflection of a movement taking place in Indian society, he says. What movement? I ask him.
हिंदू मुसलमान के से दूर हो गया है, मुसलमान हिंदुओं से दूर हो गए हैं, और ऐसा हुआ कि एक ग्रुपिज़म हो गया है. हिंदू का ग्रुप अलग हो गया है, मुसलमानों का ग्रुप अलग हो गया है. यानी देश के अंदर ही एक भाग पड़ गए हैं, अलग अलग भाग ग्रुपिज़म के, जो हमेशा हिंदुस्तान को यानी एक दिमक की तरह खा रहे हैं. दिमक समझते हैं ना आप, उदय, ये चीज़ जो है उदय की तरह हिंदुस्तान को खा रहे हैं, और हिंदुस्तान को ये चीज़ बर्बादी की तरफ ले जा रहा है. मेरा मानना ऐसा है.
A movement that is eating up the secular fabric of this country. This coming from the most revered Muslim priest in Vadodara. But does he also speak for everyone? What about Hindus, I ask Bhagwan Das. He suggests we go to the best place to find out.
हिंदू हूँ, ना मुस्लिम हूँ, ना सिख हूँ, ना ईसाई. मैं कौन मुसाफिर हूँ, कोई बात ना पूछो. प्यासा हूँ, बहुत देर से पनघट पे खड़ा हूँ. परदेश में प्यासे की कभी साथ ना पूछो.
As I follow him, I wonder aloud. Does the fact that Bhagwan Das is the Mujawar of a Muslim dargah make him any less of a Hindu? He doesn't think so. He frequents his temple just like the others. There were taunts in the beginning, he says. A Hindu doing Muslim work. After 38 years, I can see that he has stood the test of time. This is a Hindu sanctuary, the official residence of my gods. If I had thought that Bhagwan Das would look at all out of place, I was wrong. Had I met him here, he would have been nothing out of my definition of ordinary. The Pandit here is an old acquaintance. He is told of my pursuit and agrees with Bhagwan Das that a shift in attitudes is indeed taking place in society amongst Hindus and Muslims alike. I am disappointed as I hear them talk. What is the cause of this rift, I ask him. Why do riots occur? What is leading to this violence?
वो अभी अपना धर्म में राजकारण घुस गया है और राजकारण के उसकी हुई है, साथ मिलन हुआ है, तो राजकारणियों अपनी कुर्सी संभालने के लिए डंडा पेशाब कराए। पर अभी राजकारण भी है कि हाँ तुम लड़ते ही रहो, हम देखते रहे, इसमें डंडा पेशाब ज़्यादा होता है।
I guess it's not news that politics fuel communal violence. But has the old divide and rule policy finally changed century-old perceptions? Is it true that surface prejudices are penetrating so deep into our collective and individual conscience that we are becoming a communal society? And if so, how come Bhagwan Das is a possibility at all? Where does he stand in the scheme of things? Bhagwan Das is amused with me. According to him, I have shifted from being a naive optimist to an alarmist. Typical of media, he says, it's either black or white. Tomorrow he will take me to one more place, to his brother's house.
कोई तस्वीर के दाने घुमाता रहे और प्रेम से कोई शंख बजाता रहे। लेकिन है भजन के मुनाजात की धुन अलग आत्माओं की, लेकिन
I could smell the incense before I saw the lights. In the heart of a Muslim neighborhood, Bhagwan Das took me to yet another dargah. The festival of Urs is in full swing here. For a moment, I am daunted. A crowded religious site is hardly the place I want to be in right now. Bhagwan Das tells me not to worry. Many of the devotees here are in fact Parsis. A gathering of Hindus, Muslims, Parsis and one Jain, I'm told, all paying their respects to the saint Zorawar Pir. Who can tell the difference? Sajjad Hussain confirmed that yes, he is Bhagwan Das's brother, his Pir brother, just like his father before him. They are united by a bond that transcends religion.
यहाँ पे कव्वाली का प्रोग्राम नहीं है बराबर, फिर भी कमिश्नर पुलिस कमिश्नर दो अपनी आगे तुम्हारे यहाँ की अर्जी गई थी, अपनी अपनी साथ में अर्जी जाती है, उसने अलग तुम्हारे उसमें।
Sajjad Bhai is busy with Urs, but he does take a moment to talk to Bhagwan Das. Sajjad Bhai tells me not to have a one-dimensional viewpoint. Just like the past, the present is multi-dimensional. For centuries, Hindus and Muslims have shared a common culture, and for all the hostility, there is an equal measure of good intentions for the future. After all, every problem has a solution.
पहले तो ऐसे पॉलिटिशियंस को जो भड़का और मुंह में से झेर पोंकते हैं उन लोगों को बंद करवाना चाहिए। उसके बाद पुलिस वालों को न्यूट्रल से काम करना चाहिए, दोनों तरफ सरकी तरीके से काम करना चाहिए। और जो लोकल मीडिया वाले हैं, जो ये होने की वजह से उनके पेपर ज़्यादा बिकते हैं, तो वो लोग भी यही चाहते हैं कि ऐसा भड़काओ लिखो कि आगे और भड़कता रहे और हमारे पेपर और ज़्यादा बिकती रही, हमारी न्यूज़पेपर की होती रहे। तो उन लोगों के ऊपर ये रोक लगानी चाहिए, तो देश में मोहब्बत, भाईचारा और अमन होगा।
कि चाहे पूजा करो, चाहे पूजा करो या इबादत करो, दिल लगाने की लेकिन अदा एक है, पूजा करो।
As we left Sajjad Bhai to enjoy the Qawwali, I thought about what he said. If I had thought that coming to Gujarat would give me clarity, I was sadly mistaken. But now I'm even more confused. I had gone from being an idealist to being bewildered, to being an alarmist, to being bewildered again. Where is the hope that I came with? Should I let it dissipate with disillusionment, or should I look deeper?
चाहे पूजा
It's Urs at his dargah, and Bhagwan Das abandons me while he ministers to his Baba's devotees. As I looked around, I saw a crowd of elbows jabbing at each other. A sea of devotion clouded by purpose in the eyes of so many. And then I saw Bhagwan Das, a single flame in the middle, striving to uphold faith for all the right reasons. It finally sunk in. Mujawar Bhagwan Das is real. A Hindu or Muslim taking care of the other's shrine is not an exception in our country. And amidst the untamed flood of cynicism, perhaps he is a bastion that stands for an India that we can all believe in. But like a diya in the rain, his flame is flickering. If we are not careful, the flame will die with this man, and we will lose our spirit to prejudice and disillusionment. I finally realized why I had to make this film, not as a message of hope, but as a warning. The word warning sounds over the top even to my ears. But tell me, how long can we continue to wear our so-called secularism around our necks like a medal and continue to disparage each other in the comfort of our homes? Perhaps it's time to stop trumpeting our all-knowing opinions and start asking questions. I can't lay any claims to expertise, and I have no idea what the answers will be. But I have realized this. The process begins within me, and maybe that's as good a start as any. It was time to say goodbye, but Bhagwan Das had one last thought to share with me. A fire, like a storm, can destroy, but it can also regenerate. A single flame can be turned into a raging inferno which can wipe out a barren landscape, turning it into rich, fruitful soil. It can be done. It must be done, for God's sake.